So I don't think you guys are gonna see the spider footage. I just tried uploading it again. It's not working, and I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll wanna upload it, but for now it's kind of like, I'm over that experience. It's not that great or exciting anymore, and so I'm just gonna make a normal vlog. And also, I looked really horrible in the spider footage because I really actually did just wake up and my hair's not all over the place. If it's all over the place, it actually looks kind of couture and sexy, but it was just like flat and greasy. And so I'm going to talk about something that's been on my mind because it's kind of a big deal. And it has to do with me getting married in about a month and a half, two and a half months, which still is not very long at all. But I know that everyone watching this, knowing that I'm 18 and gonna be 18 when I get married, probably thinks I'm really stupid and crazy. But I mean, it's not like I'm going into this just thinking, oh, it's gonna be easy. Marriage is just no problem. I mean, we're actually taking marriage counseling, which I hate calling it marriage counseling because it sounds like you have a problem. It's more like marriage guidance, I'm gonna call it, from this pastor at the sjklff group that Thad and I go to every now and then. Let's see. Oh, my dress is in, so I get to go have it fitted on May 19th, which is probably the most exciting part so far, and because it's really pretty, obviously, so I picked it. And invitations come in March 3rd, so tomorrow, and everything's just coming together. I don't really think wedding planning's hard, and probably because I don't really want a wedding. To be totally honest with you, I really don't, because I know that my family is going to be thinking that I am insane, because, quite honestly, I can understand where they're coming from, but I've been with Dad for over 3 years, and I don't know, I think we're just different than most teenagers. Actually, he's in his 20s, so he's old, so he should be fine. But I know my half of the family is going to be thinking I'm crazy, and Thad's half of the family, they're a lot more accepting of it, I know, because pretty much everyone in his family's gotten married young, so they're not really thinking anything bad about it. But, because the first thing my cousin said, my cousin I think is 27, 28, anyways, she called me, he's like, "You're engaged? I heard you're engaged." And I was like, "Yeah." Right. So anyways, I told her, and then she's like, "When are you getting married?" This is last summer, by the way, and I was like, "Oh, next summer." And she's like, "Don't get married that summer. No, just wait until you're out of college. No, don't do it." And I was just kind of like, great. Now I'm going to be thinking that as I'm walking down the aisle. Who wants to have that in their head? So I know my whole family thinks I'm crazy, and even my mom keeps being like, "Now, Rihanna, if you really want to change your mind, don't worry about it. I mean, we can return the dress and everything." And I was like, "Okay, Mom, you're done saying that now," because she's mentioned it like 2 or 3 times, and the last time she said it was a couple nights ago, maybe even last night, and I was like, "Okay, you've said what you needed to say, now keep it to yourself." And Cedric is licking himself in the background, and I don't think anybody except for Thad really knows that one of my biggest pet peeves, I guess my parents know, is when dogs lick themselves. I mean, I know it's how they get clean, but can they not do it around me, especially when you're trying to fall asleep and something's at your foot licking its crotch? It's disgusting. So, he's kind of distracting me right now. Look at him, he's filthy too. Oh yeah. Oh, he's innocent though. Liar. So anyways, other topics that aren't important. I am really lazy in college. It's really bad. I mean, it's so amazing to be like, I don't have to go to class today. Last semester I was like, I can't miss a class, and so I went to every class. But this semester I'm kind of like, I don't have to go to class. And so what do? It's Monday. And I honestly don't usually go to class on Monday because I don't like starting my week on Monday. But so anyways, I'm making a vlog when I should have gone to class, but anyways, I would have been done with class anyways by this point. And also in one class, the only thing I have to do is go to labs, and take 2 tests, one of which I've already taken, so it's really hard to want to go to it when I know I don't have to worry about doing anything in that class, really, for a couple months. And so, oh, it's really hard, and I feel like such a bum. I have dogs more than I need to be. I'll just take the dogs to the dog park, but they've already gone. So, I'll take them again. I've been reading this book my mom gave me to read. I pointed it out to you earlier. I haven't really been making much progress in it until recently, when I really should be reading another book for another class that I need to read it for. But then I realized you could SparkNote it online and get just as much information that you'd need if you were to read it. I'm going to try and read it, but first I need to find it in the library. And the library... I actually tried to find it in the library a couple days ago, and I got lost. Our library is so confusing. So... I mean, it's kind of cool to get lost in a library. I was walking around, and I was walking down a couple aisles. There were just these old encyclopedias, and they had that old smell that books have, and that was really quite enjoyable. But then, when people started to look at me after I passed them a couple times, they were kind of like, huh, she's an idiot. And so then I got confused, and then there was no librarians at the desk to ask to help me. And so I'm just going to go back another time and try and find it, or I might even just go to the public library and try and find it, because public libraries are a lot easier to navigate through than college libraries. I don't know why. I mean, it's just kind of fun, too, to walk through the college library and just see all the different books. It's like, why would anyone need a book on that? But it's there, so it's still kind of cool. But, yeah, really, I have been reading that one book a lot. And which is bad, because there's like I said, a lot of other things I should be reading, like textbooks and history and stuff. And it's also really hard to read for history because it's gen ed, you know. It's really basic history stuff from 1500s to 1970s, 1980s. And I know world history, for goodness sake. I'm a history major, so I know the gist of everything that's happening. I mean, sure, you learn something new and cool every now and then, but it just... So, anyways, and also general requirements. I hate general requirements. I really don't care about biology or astronomy or math. I'm bad at all those. That's why I'm a history major, so I can read, take notes, and write papers. Sure, I'm not that great at that either, but it makes a lot more sense to me than filling out some stupid equation or trying to figure out light rays and why the sky is blue, which actually is pretty simple to figure out, except for they make it hard. And biology. I can't even start with biology. I thought, oh, I took biology, college prep biology, sophomore year, and it was really easy. We had to draw animals and label, like, mitosis and meiosis and stuff, which they simplified it a lot. And now it's a lot harder. Now it's a lot harder. So that really sucks. And I'm also taking a harder biology class that no one besides, like, doctors and pre-med and pre-vet students take. And so I go to that lab, and I'm a complete idiot who does nothing. I'm useless. And so, anyways, that was a really strange noise. But it's the truth. So... excited to get married, excited to be done with school, excited to be done with general requirements, and that is my life at the moment.